And welcome to the commentary on Plastic Winchesters, episode 13. We open as we always do on the little mini Impala and rock music playing. You can see my Jeep there in the back. I think I pointed that out in a previous commentary, but I'll pimp my Jeep as much as I can here. Right here, let's point out the continuity of Dean's head wound. In episode 12, he got thrown into a tree by a zombie, and I thought, on the show, they're not bad about continuity. There are some glaring examples of when they have not been able to be very good at continuity, but I thought, you know what? I'm paying attention. I can do this. So Dean actually kept that Band-Aid on for this entire episode, which kind of, I don't know, I thought it was nice. Playing 20 questions in the car. Originally, Sam was himself. That was the joke, is that, Dean had one guess, and Sam got it right away. You're Sam Winchester. And Sam was like, "Gol darn it, how come you always figure it out?" I told this joke to Reese, and she didn't even laugh at all. And she was like, "That's not funny." I'm like, "Well, better idea?" She goes, "Yeah, what if he's like Little Richard or somebody really random, and Dean still guesses it on the first try?" And I'm like, "Okay, so that's way better than what I come up with, so whatever." So we ended up going with Reese's idea. And then look at Sam napping on Dean's shoulder. This is like the plainest hotel room, and yet Sam's all, "Ooh, it's a really nice place." It's the brooches, right? It's the brooches that made it look so nice. By the way, that headboard, I cringe when I see the headboard. It's bad. The fabric actually is very nice. I got a big chunk of it at, people ask me all the time, this is random, I'm sorry, I interrupt myself, it's kind of funny. That fabric I got at Goodwill. Goodwill sells like chunks of, just like, remnants of fabric. It's 69 cents for, whatever size chunk they have. So that's where I get most of the bedspreads actually come from, just the remnant bin at Goodwill. The brooches were mine. I went through a brooch phase, as many of us did a couple of years back, so they had a new use, which was nice. Swedish Eddie's Diner is actually a call out to, now I can't, of course, think of the name. Al's Swedish Restaurant. It's up in Door County. I think it's in Sister Bay. You'll see that Dean's reading that Wisconsin State Journal. That's like a mini version of our local paper here. Everyone was like stunned that I had a Barbie-sized Wisconsin State Journal, where in fact it was an advertisement in the Wisconsin State Journal to subscribe to the Wisconsin State Journal, and they had little mini pictures of the covers scattered on a page. I just cut one out, folded it, and boom, I had a newspaper. So don't be overly impressed with that. But yeah, this diner is, Al's Swedish Restaurant is known for they have a grass roof, and goats stand on the top of the roof and eat grass. It's a very touristy place. But that's kind of was the inspiration for why they're in Door County and why they're helping out. I changed it to Swedish Eddie's just because it sounded funnier, which I do a lot, whatever sounds funny. We go with Candy's outfit. I cannot remember where I got that outfit, but I remember when I saw it, I immediately thought waitress, and then immediately thought slutty waitress, and then thought, well, of course I'll put the blonde Barbie in there, and won't that be funny? If you also notice, Candy is wearing Sam's shoes. Her feet, because she's like the beach Barbie, her feet aren't pointy Barbie feet. They're big, flat man feet, and they don't fit in Barbie shoes. So I stuck it, so I borrowed Sam's shoes for this scene because you needed to see her feet, and so she wore Sam's shoes. That mirror, oh my, what the hell was I thinking? I thought, I'll be so clever and I'll shoot with a mirror. Yeah, that was really stupid because first I had to put a backdrop behind me because otherwise every time I shot in the mirror, I had the Harry Potter wall reflecting in the mirror and it just looked stupid. And I can see my arm in that picture right there. That was awesome. Anyway, there's Sam's shoes. You can see a better picture of Sam's shoes right there. But that mirror was just a giant pain in the ass. Next time I think I want to be arty and funny, forget it. I'll just stick with straight on camera angles. This part right here, Sam was actually going to be getting into trouble. And then I ended up changing it and being like, you know what, for once, Sam's just going to do what he's told. He's going to sit there and he's going to be good. Because he can be a good boy when he wants to be. And of course, here's Candy's big entrance with her wonky ponytails. And we all know what she was doing in the bathroom with Plastic Dean. And Sam even gets it. Because, man, if Sam gets it, it's kind of obvious. And, let's give a little shout out to some of those little props around the table. I like the sundae and the cola. The cola I think I got from the craft store. The rest of the food you saw there was Honest Deceit sent that in. quite a while ago. And yeah, actually, I forgot to talk about the toilet. Ha ha! Back. Actually, we'll talk about it when we go back into the bathroom again. We'll talk about it then. There's another mirror. I mean, good lord. Thanks, Andy. What the heck were you thinking? I thought, you know what? It's good. We'll just put a mirror in like every scene. I already had that stupid. I had the backdrop up, so I guess it was now or never. If I was gonna have mirror scenes, they were all gonna be in one episode. I guess that was kind of my point. Right here is some nice. Again, there's a lot of continuity in this episode. If you can notice, there's a piece of tape on Dean's arm. My sister had written Sam for a tattoo back in the Chuck Norris episode. I forget what episode that was, but the Chuck Norris episode, the boys dressed up like gangsters and had tattoos. So Sam had a killer tattoo, which I took off, but I left Dean's on knowing I would use it again. So Dean has actually been, in all the episodes between those two, has been walking around with that Sam tattoo underneath all his clothes, which you guys couldn't see, but that I knew was there, and it was actually kind of neat to have a little bit of a, not a secret, but, you know, to know that this was going to be revealed later. Here's John popping in like he always does, just to basically say, hi boys, what are you getting into, because I totally know you are. I like this bit that, you know, they're fighting because, you know, Dean had sex with a girl. There's a line right here, you want your children to be close but not that close. Restless Jedi actually put that in my comments. Like, I don't, like, randomly just on just an older episode, she put that in there. And it just tickled me. I thought, we have to use that. Again, with the we, I had to use that later because I thought it was really cute. So that was good. And of course, you know, John misinterprets the situation as he often does. And once again, we're breaking this into two parts so we can get it under 10 minutes. So I will see you in a little bit.